Howdy folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don, this is Rockin' the Country, and I love this part. We're like a family-oriented channel here, and like a lot of people have they're just friends, online friends, and it's a beautiful thing, and a lot of support and care toward one another. And this is a gift request of George Jones and Brenda Lee's song, Hallelujah, I Love You So. And it's a gift request of Kyle Perkins, and this is for George Woodruff, since George recently lost someone special in his life. And as we know, George, who I call GW, I think you're in Florida now at a funeral this weekend. And so there's just a beautiful gesture by KP, Kyle Perkins, for this one. And so we're going to get into it. I don't know this song. I don't know if I'll rate this one. Depends on how I feel about it, just because it's in honor of you, G-Dubs. All right, here we go. And GW is George Jones's worldwide #1 fan, so good call, KP.
Tell you about a girl I know. She my baby and she live next door. Every morning when the sun comes up, she brings me coffee in my favorite cup. That's why I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I love her so.
When I'm in trouble and I have no friends, I know he'll be with me until the end. Everybody asks me how I know. I smile at them and say he told me so. That's how I know. Yes I know. Hallelujah, I just love him so.
Nice.
When I call her on the telephone and tell her that I'm all alone,
By the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear him on my door.
every evening when the sun goes down, there's nobody else hanging around.
He looks at me and he holds me tight and tells me, darling, everything's alright. That's how I know.
Yes, you know.
Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love you so.
Nice backing.
When I call her on her AT&T and tell her that she better wait for me,
And by the time I count from 1 to 4, I hear him on my door.
Yeah, man.
every evening when the sun goes down and there's nobody else hanging around,
He looks at me and he holds me tight and he tells me everything's alright. And I know, yes I know, hallelujah, I just love you so.
hallelujah, I just love you so. Hallelujah, I just love you so.
Yeah. That's such a sweet song. That's a good follow-up, really, to the one that I did for Renee on the prior request. It's just beautiful. KP, that was a blast. I mean, just beautiful, sweet, happy, the way she regards him, the way he regards her. And that's my approach in life, always has been. And it takes two to make that work and to go at it that way, but that's my approach. Like, I'm generally a happy guy. And if you're, I mean, here's the overarching principle to me in a relationship is that if you're with somebody else, you're living in the same home, that is 90% of happiness, that another person wants to be with you. The problems arise when someone starts complaining or pointing out problems, assuming, I mean, you can't be lazy. You can't just let yourself go or just be disgusting. And so there's going to be normal. But if you kind of act normally and behave normally and have a job and that, I mean, it's just a tremendous, you could call it a blessing if you're religious. You could call it just a happiness generator, knowing you're on life's path with another person. And if you both feel this way, oh my God, it's awesome. But I think he said in the beginning, KP, that he lives next door. So he comes right over, but they don't live together. I don't know if that's the case or not. Whatever. Maybe it's a beautiful friendship. They love each other so, but to me, it's more than that, certainly. So I am going to rate this one. I realized a minute into it I was going to rate it. I know you're dedicating it to G-dubs and all that, but that doesn't preclude me from rating it. So the number that popped into my head on this was a 9.4. I love Brenda Lee's delivery. I love her voice. She dug that rasp. George dug down. He always has that rasp when he wants it. And it was a happy, happy, happy song. And every so often, don't we need that? I do. I love them. I don't mind the sad ones, the heart-wrenching ones, or what have you. But I do love these kinds of songs. So there you go. G-dubs, that's from KP. So enjoy it, and we're thinking about you, my friend. That much is obvious as you're going through whatever you're going through in Florida with the funeral services and all that. All right, guys. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video, and keep rocking the country.
Every evening when the sun goes down and there's nobody else hanging around,
He looks at me and he holds me tight and tells me, darling, everything's alright. That's how I know.
yes, you know.
Yes, I know. Hallelujah, I just love you so.